So day 171 again. Alternate days we are seeing this, the pastimes, the leelas, the compassion of Lord. And today the poet shows his magnanimity towards a small, young, meek child. And we can see what place he insists the Lord gives to him in cosmos. Hmm. A small boy, and what he gains. Just let us see that. So a boy who was rejected, you know, and who was in a very, very pitiable state, what he gains, where he is placed in the galaxies. Even now, the specialty is we see that, and that is the directional path for each one of us. And such God, we forget, we don't want to take his name. So here he says, दृढोल्लेखरूपा पुढे दैन्यवाने कृपाभाकिता धीदली बेटी जेने चिरञ्जीवतारङ्गनी प्रेमकानी नृपेक्षी कदा देवभक्ताभिमानी नृपेक्षी कदा देवभक्ताभिमानी. Never does he, proud of his devotees, fail them in love. You love him, he will never fail you. The specialty is you might fail to love him, you might fail to recognize his love, you might fail to recognize his extending hand, you might have forgotten all the deeds that he has done, but he sees you always ever fresh, and both his hands are towards you to hug you. But we, prejudiced mind, fail to understand. Pitiable. We are all like Dhruvas in a pitiable state. The moment we look up to him with sincerity and confidence, he uplifts us. Dhruv means Dhruva, Lekharu, a child, Bapude, helpless, Dainyavane, pitiable said. You know the story of Dhruva, I did not explain. Suruchi and Uluchi, the stepmothers, and then the king where he wants to say it is pushed down, all that. Then he was said to seek Narayana, the Lord. He meditated. And then what happens? Bhakita Dhidali Bedi Jene. How? Krupa, with grace, he gave a meeting to Dhruva. Who? He is the Lord. He gives appearance. So he is more fortunate. At times, even when the appearance comes, we fail to recognize, we fail to accept because of ignorance or because of fear. But understand, God knows everything about you, but He doesn't count all those things. He smiles. He sees only the good and He tries to extended hand, but still we feel, we fear, we regret, we have a guilt, and in the guilt we fail to approach him, to go near him. Who is at loss? Definitely not the God. God is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. He is happy in his own state. We maybe with our foolishness may feel that we are happy and we are thinking that we are happy. We are thinking that is that thinking, but there is no thinking there. He is happy. He is blissful. So he gives him. If you see the same thing here in the Gita, when Vishwarupa Darshana is shown, he says, "Oh Krishna, come back to normalcy. I can't take this." Dhruva, he gets the vision. He's happy. He's blessed. And then what? He has become immortal. Chiranjeeva Tarangani Premakani. You see, Chiranjeeva means has become immortal. Where? Tarangani. Tarangani means amongst the stars. In the galaxy, he has a permanent place. As a token of love of God, he has gained a permanent place amongst the galaxies. Then may n number of devotees had approached God. You not feel what you call all, but amongst all, Dhruva is at the top. Therefore, even now there is a star called as the pole star, which is brilliant and bright always. A lot of people have that as a direction in sailing and other things, isn't it? So you have been given that opportunity to be like a pole star. Just look up to him. Hold his hand. He is holding you always. He is holding you all, whether you know or you don't know. He is holding you always. But you also consciously hold and see the magic that happens within you at all the levels, kaya, vak, manaha, at the physical state, at the psychological stage, at the actions. In all the three stages, there will be brilliance. And at the end, who is he? Drupekshu Kada Deva Bhaktabhimani. He is proud of his devotees. Look at him. He doesn't need anything, but he is proud. He says, "Oh, my dude, oh, my friend, oh." We fail. We say, "Hey, che, hey, tho, hey, get out, hey, get lost." What an amount of arrogance we have. Think for yourself. So just step out in that thought. Try to be like Dhruv. Have a firm conviction. Hold on to him. Never, never, never give up. And this will conclude today's session here. Thanks for being